Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the 10th session of the General Convocation 2021 of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. It is a day of celebration and certainly an auspicious one for the parents and graduates. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to draw your attention to comply with the COVID-19 guidelines ensuring good health for one another. In compliance with the guidelines, it is important that you wear your face mask, maintain social distance, and sanitize your hands as appropriate. Also, a piece of information for graduates. Please come on stage without wearing the mask in readiness for the photograph. Indeed, today is a special day and we encourage you to clap your hands for your fellow colleagues as they receive their parchment symbolizing joy, comradeship, and collegiality. Also, we request you to acknowledge by saying thank you, sir, when our Vice Chancellor hand over the parchment on stage. KDU, the prestigious seat of learning, is your alma mater. So let us also remind you to sing aloud the university anthem and the national anthem as a gesture of allegiance and honor to KDU and our motherland forever. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us take you through a cinematographical experience of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University.
The General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, founded in the year 1981 as a defence academy, is now one of the eminent defence universities in the region, offering a range of multidisciplinary graduate courses in defence studies and a number of other academic studies. KDU, with its rich history of excellence, assures a high-quality, learner-centered educational experience with its diverse portfolio of academic disciplines which are globally renowned today, especially as a trendsetter in the local academic sphere. KDU, located in the suburbs of Colombo over a 50-acre expanse of land, is surrounded by a lake amid natural flora and fauna, enriching the premises with a magnificent view, preserving the natural architecture of the university. The university was named in memory of Sir John Kotelawala, the third Prime Minister of Sri Lanka.
I even got selected to the local universities of this state, but I chose KDU mainly because of the disciplinary environment and also the fast admission program of this university.
My father selected this university because of this discipline, because he wanted me to get used to a disciplined culture.
I heard the atmosphere is different. It's very friendly. There's a military side, there's a civilian side, there is a actually wonderful combination going on here.
This esteemed defense university caters to military students as well as to both local and international students through its undergraduate, graduate and professional programs across 9 faculties. Among the student population, KDU has students from the Republic of Maldives, the Kingdom of Bhutan, Nigeria, Rwanda, China, Canada, Australia, the UAE and Vietnam reading for their academic degree programs. With the recent inauguration of its second campus in the southern region, dedicated to built environment and spatial sciences and computing studies, the Allied Health Sciences faculty and the ongoing construction of the first eco-friendly, ultra-modern university hospital, KDU is going beyond borders to facilitate growth prospects among students across the globe. The university maintains world-class standards to groom and educate its graduates through military and academic training simultaneously to meet the modern-day challenges and have yielded successful results by producing outstanding students in various sectors to serve the nation. The university provides undergraduate degrees in the fields of defense and strategic studies, medicine, allied sciences, law, engineering, management, social sciences and humanities. The university offers students with state-of-the-art infrastructure facilities such as a modern, fully-fledged clinical skill lab to aid students following medicine, a robotics lab, access to 24-hour research and free Wi-Fi facilities, catering to the growing needs of the 21st century.
Doing research is not an easy task, but I'm not afraid because we are blessed with a well-qualified academic staff, and also we are equipped with these lab facilities which is operated 24/7. So I'm very glad to be a part of this university.
Systematic innovation within the university is in line with global practices.
Faculty members of our university help us immensely and contribute to make our personality and the confidence in a very impressive manner to do our research tasks very well.
Through the following, we can identify that KDU focuses more on systemic innovation. Additionally, some general aspects of innovation processes are also being considered in the undergraduate and postgraduate courses such as Masters, MPhils and PhDs. The KDU academic module has identified that the benefits of integral systemic thinking in systemic change is related to the benefits of fine-tuning. However, the existence, past experiences and the impact of these economic and social benefits has stimulated the interest to develop new systemic innovation culture in the university's subculture. KDU is also notably the only university in Sri Lanka which offers BSc degrees in mechatronics engineering, aeronautical engineering, marine engineering, aircraft maintenance and biomedical engineering. The KDU Aeronautical Engineering Laboratory is equipped with a wind tunnel, the first of its kind in Sri Lanka and among a few in universities in the region. KDU has confirmed all its degree programs to a credit-based course unit system and a GPA evaluation system in compliance with the requirements of the Quality Assurance and Accreditation Council. Degrees offered by KDU are globally recognized and also endorsed by the University Grants Commission of Sri Lanka. KDU is a member of the Association of Commonwealth Universities in the United Kingdom and is also a member of the International University Association, USA.
Every Wednesday we have the opportunity where our professors themselves teach us social dancing. So we get to learn jazz, jive, cha-cha, you name it, we learn it. It's so much fun here.
Why not? We had
July
July
Ball,
and
sports meet, parents day. So here in KDU we can do a lot of extracurricular activities.
Apart from academic activities, undergraduates engage in sporting and club activities ranging from music to archery to sharpen their talents and soft skills, thus fine-tuning themselves to effectively meet modern-day criteria necessitated by the relevant sectors.
A good university is not just one which helps you study and study and study, but you should add spices to your life. So KDU helps you at it. It encourages you to join them. It encourages extracurricular activities. It actually gives you academic credits if you perform well in your extracurricular activities.
KDU is hailed among other universities for its unique mission in ensuring that all students actively nourish themselves not only in the field of education but inculcate discipline and other essential personal enhancement factors which are the most vital components in defining one's ability to climb the ladder of success.
Inside KDU, we are always addressed as ladies and gentlemen. So they are telling like we are addressed by ladies and gentlemen because they are trying to prepare us to be a lady and to be a proper gentleman in the future.
Values of such nature engulfed in students are appreciated on a global scale, which is one of KDU's primary goals.
We have been given a proper leadership training. There we get the opportunity to understand each other, who our colleagues are going to be, and make good contacts with them.
It wants you to be a good person, a good graduate, a balanced graduate with a good attitude, morals and everything, to be the full person you want to be, you wish to be, the world wants.
KDU, with its enormous portfolio of activities, also focuses on its CSR projects towards society. KDU organizes health camps and blood donation programs on a regular basis.
When talking about me, I like to represent my country one day. That's my dream.
Be a good doctor and serve society, serve my country, serve my people, and do good.
Today, KDU stands as one of the most remarkable universities, focusing on all the growing needs of the era and moving through its array of activities towards a sustainable tomorrow.
The morals, the discipline, the military background, it helps you a lot. It helps you see the path clearly.
General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University will follow you to wisdom. My ambition is to serve my motherland, as our motto said, for the motherland forever.
General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, known as KDU, is a prestigious learning academy for both cadet officers and private citizens that has through the years excelled and become a resounding success. Today, the university consists of 9 faculties, which includes the medical faculty, founded to expand the ranks of medical personnel with military experience, and the faculty of allied health sciences, which was established in 2012. The construction of a university teaching hospital was therefore a natural progression, and today an 814-bed, ultra-modern, well-equipped, technologically advanced hospital graces the serene 15-acre land area in Verahara. Declared open by His Excellency President Maithripala Sirisena on 21st May 2017, the hospital is a tribute to the hard work and tireless service of the motherland's war heroes who are part of the University Hospital KDU family. The hospital began its operations by registering its first patient in a historically poignant moment, and since then, the hospital continues to serve the public with the diligent love and care that has become the hallmark of UHKDU. The hospital multi-complex houses several buildings, including those accommodating the hospital staff, the hotel for family members of patients, and the diverse departments of the hospital itself. The hospital boasts of facilities, state-of-the-art equipment, systems and treatment options that are unmatched in Sri Lanka and are in fact few and far between even in the region. The pneumatic logistic system is one such advanced transportation system that enables samples of blood, tissue, medicine and other such material to be transported across the entire hospital without the use of human hands by way of a specialized tube lift system connecting all nurse stations with the lab, pharmacy, blood bank and each other. This allows for fast and efficient transportation of samples and other material with minimum risk of contamination and is a first for Sri Lanka. Of the 20 operating theatres that UHKDU possesses, which in itself is a record-worthy feat, the hybrid theatre is a unique one which is able to shift between radiological intervention and a surgical operation swiftly in the same theatre without the need to transport the patient or the equipment. UHKDU also possesses specialized operating theatres for neuro, cardiac, gynecology, urology and vascular surgeries built to ISO level 5 standards, located in a dedicated, highly sterile area. The intensive care unit of the hospital is a vast 70-bed unit featuring individual cubicles for each of its patients, which is yet again a first for Sri Lanka. The Central Sterile Services Department is an expansive one that has state-of-the-art equipment enabling sterilization of all the equipment used in the hospital. As the University Hospital will be the training center for the KDU Medical Faculty and the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences, students will be well versed in the practical aspects of medical care from an early stage. Wards consist of 6 beds each and are ably managed by nurses stations located centrally. Standard rooms for paying patients are spacious and come equipped with all necessary facilities. The suites, which cater to VIP and VVIP patients, come equipped with a patient room, visitors' lounge, pantry and dining area, butler's room, 2 attached bathrooms and conference room. UHKDU will also have the distinction of being the only government hospital with an in vitro fertilization care center, with consultation, surgery and treatment for every type of ailment and disease made available at UHKDU. The hospital aims to reach every patient's every need every day. To this end, the hospital operates clinics in several areas through the week. Renowned consultants and doctors head each of the departments at the hospital and offer expert professional opinions and services. The Accident and Emergency Services Unit is a capable team able to provide efficient and effective care to the emergency patients brought into the hospital, with time being of essence in this department. Personnel are trained to respond fast. The OPD is a daily functioning, in-demand department that works tirelessly to treat the many patients that walk through its doors.
ඇත්තටම මේ හොස්පිටල් එකේ සෑහෙන මේ ලොකු සේවාවක් අපිට කරනවා. අපි වගේ ඇත්තටම නැති බැරි මිනිස්සු මේ වගේ තැනකට ආවහම පහසුවෙන් බෙහෙත් ටික අරන් ඉක්මනට යන්නත් ලැබෙනවා. මේ විදිහට බෙහෙත් කොතනකවත් අපිට ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ පිළිවෙලක් ඇතුව. හොඳටම හොඳයි. ඇත්තටම කියන්නේ හොඳම හොස්පිටල් එකක්.
The cardiology unit is able to conduct all necessary tests in-house and is equipped with the latest equipment. The endocrinology department is able to conduct tests on its clinic days and is outfitted with all essential facilities. The orthopedic department, psychiatric and physiotherapy too are much sought after departments at the hospital. The oncology department is yet another crucial department at the hospital and has been a blessing to many patients. The hospital also provides treatment in the areas of neurology, respiratory ailments, nephrology, dental, eye care, pediatric, vascular, urology, plastic surgery, and other general surgeries. The third floor area of the two buildings converge to form a scenic rooftop garden spanning about 4 acres, which is an ideal relaxation point for those using the auditorium or for children from the pediatric ward situated on the third floor to venture out. The green garden is also an additional environmentally friendly option in an otherwise concrete jungle, which is in keeping with the eco-friendly nature of KDU practices as a whole. A state-of-the-art auditorium equipped with all modern facilities at the hospital premises will provide the ideal venue for international level medical conferences and seminars, as well as ideal teaching facilities as it is equipped with audio-video equipment, enabling live viewing and questioning of operations and other clinical procedure at real time. All theatres and clinics are permanently equipped with such facilities, which again is another first for Sri Lanka. The unique building management system in place throughout the whole hospital too is an eco-friendly initiative which uses modern technology to ably assist in cutting out wastages, as the system is able to monitor all areas of the hospital and automatically switch off electronic equipment, air conditioners, lights and such facilities if inactive for certain periods of time. All these state-of-the-art facilities are made available to patients from all walks of life and in keeping with the KDU's motto, "For the motherland forever." The hospital care and healthcare services are offered free of charge whilst having private room options for paying patients. With the hospital complex situated in Werahera, Borlaskamua, it offers a central location for those outside the Colombo suburbs, as well as for those travelling on the Southern Expressway who are able to quickly access the hospital.
මේ ප්‍රදේශයේ ජනතාවට ඉතා විශාල සේවයක් සිදු වෙනවා. කොළඹට වගේ දුර බැහැර ප්‍රදේශවලට යාමේ තියෙන අපහසුතාවය මෙම රෝහලේ මගහැරෙනවා. පෞද්ගලික රෝහලකට වඩා ඉතා උසස් මට්ටමක තියෙන බව මට පැහැදිලිව ප්‍රකාශ කරන්න පුළුවන්.
Family members of patients who need to be close at hand, yet live too far away for a daily commute, have the unique opportunity of obtaining lodging at the 50-room hotel that is also on the hospital premises. As the hospital is home to several outsourced shop space, housing restaurants, cafes, supermarkets, pharmacies and other gift shops, it truly provides and caters to all needs under one roof. However, what truly sets KDU Hospital apart is who it brings together, because at UHKDU, you don't just get a doctor, instead you get a specialized team of expert physicians, researchers, laboratory staff, pharmacists, radiologists and nurses relentlessly focused on its patients. At UHKDU, we believe in human care. Treating everyone with dignity and respect, whilst providing the best care possible, is what we instill in the future doctors that pass through our doors. At KDU, future doctors and healthcare personnel learn not only how to treat patients, but how to care for people. Our team of experienced and specialized consultant practitioners also bring this to the table. Teamwork and quality of care are what truly sets us apart, and this is what UHKDU works towards each day. Serving others is our calling. It is our promise to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon and greetings to you. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor of KDU, we warmly welcome all graduates and their parents to the 10th session of the General Convocation 2021 of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. In this unfolding session, we would be privileged to observe the awarding of degrees to 100 and more graduates of the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences.
KDU has molded the journey of the graduates in interdisciplinary defense-related higher education that serves the interests of the tri-forces, the state, the private sector, and the society at large, in keeping with the legacy of our forefathers and its promise to our motherland forever.
Indeed, for the motherland forever. Siya Ratatamai Kavadat. Since formative days, moving to the future times, General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, in its strategic orientation, aspires to be a university nationally and internationally known for its unique ability to engage in both undergraduate and postgraduate studies in distinctive interdisciplinary higher education that serves the tri-forces, the state, the private sector, and the society at large.
Let us also enlighten you on the mission of KDU. Remaining true to its mission, KDU provides high-quality, learner-centered educational experience to undergraduates, postgraduates, and professionals across many disciplines with high-quality research, both in residential and non-residential settings in the campus. Certainly, the graduates are the living proof of a significant journey of KDU. KDU, the seat of excellence.
Indeed, KDU, the seat of excellence. Since the inception, KDU has been rooted in its values and beliefs of our founder. May we also pay allegiance on this special day to the forefather and founder, the Right Honourable General Sir John Kotelawala, C.H. KBE, LLD.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from commencing the 10th session of the General Convocation 2021 with the arrival of Major General Milinda Piris, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University.
KDU, the prestigious seat of learning, is a fully fledged state-of-the-art university comprising of different faculties, namely Defense and Strategic Studies,
Engineering,
Graduate Studies,
Law,
Management, Social Sciences and Humanities,
Medicine,
Allied Health Sciences,
Computing,
Built Environment and Spatial Sciences,
Research and Development,
and the latest inclusion, Faculty of Technology,
and also the Southern Campus in Suryavava,
and the University Hospital in Verahara. Also, ladies and gentlemen, KDU is a multifaceted university comprising of centers,
namely the Staff Development,
Center for IT Support and Development Services,
KDU Care,
International Relations Office,
Center for Quality Assurance,
Career Guidance Unit,
and Center for Gender Equity and Equality.
Ladies and gentlemen, not only that, the KDU alumni is a significant part of strong bonds, friendship, togetherness, and collegiality, which is evidenced through the KDU alumni across the world. We are moments away from commencing the 10th session of the General Convocation 2021 of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing the arrival of Major General Milinda Pires, RWP, RSP, VSV, USP, NDC, PSC, MPhil, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University.
Shortly, we'll be witnessing the Vice Chancellor and the procession on the aisle of the red carpet amidst the sound of the bagpipers.
Ladies and gentlemen, may we all rise from our seats as the procession enters the auditorium in slow rhythm. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University.
Good afternoon, Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain standing to observe a minute of silence in memory of the war heroes who made supreme sacrifice in order to protect the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of our motherland. Thank you. Please be seated.
I declare the session 10 of the Convocation open for the conferment of degrees. I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours be conferred on those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Sciences.
GDRE Vijetunga.
I, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, hereby announce that on the consent of the Chancellor, I confer on his behalf the Bachelor of Pharmacy Honours upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Sciences. I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Medical Laboratory Sciences be conferred on those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Sciences.
GGRL De Silva. RM AM Ratnayaka. KSK Fernando. DMDT Disanayaka. KAL Shashinika. PCK Dodanwela. S. Ratnavira. MV Munasinghe. WLLN Vikramasekara. RAD Minushika. UI Hevamana. DKCK Mendis. HA Kodikara. KKT Nirmanika. AA Vitanage. MRS Costa. AASR Adhikari. IVV Madhubash. KMI Fernando. AIS Pendis. SJMSH Taldena. HHT Gayan. ISW Ponnam Peruma. MYS Fernando. NHIA නවරත්න NAR දිසිල්වා KKN සෙව්වන්දි CSK වෙලගෙදර EMCB ඒකනායක RRR BP WCN පලිහවඩන WGMCH Pereira BC වර්ණකොළ සූරිය KM හෙට්ටිආරච්චි NDL කාලිංග SBWMRD සමර දිවාකර
I, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, hereby announce that on the consent of the Chancellor, I confer on his behalf the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Medical Laboratory Sciences upon those presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences. I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendations of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Nursing be conferred on those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences. KMGIB කාර්යවසම් N. Mahinda Kumar WMAI Vijay Sundara PT passes KIH Gunatilaka
KMG Omelka. WKI Jayamaha. RAW Devindi. RHSP Pereira. WWWY Nandana. WMAS Vasala. KHP Ishaka. RTI Karunaratna. WHDC Pereira. HDS Deshapriya. WRS Petiagoda. AM Kuruvita. TPSW Gunaratna. MASR Aryadasa. KPS Paramika. HM Hettiarachchi. RMGHS Medavela. VBJ Pereira. KN Nadisha. RMSK Banda. K. Sivendran. PJ Netsara. LKMEWSMU ඇල්ලේපොළ. MP උදයාංගනී. JPD කිත්පිනි. DS බටුඅංගල. MWSI මාලවන. WAA නවෝදා. IMDCB කීර්තිසිංහ. HMTL හිටිනායක. NW බෝගහවත්ත. ERAI ජයවික්‍රම.
I, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, hereby announce that on the consent of the Chancellor, I confer on his behalf the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Nursing upon those to be presented to me by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences. I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Physiotherapy be conferred on those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Health Sciences.
RMVS රත්නායක. BOK වීරරත්න. JS කිෂාරා. SNMWL සේමසිංහ. HTN Fernando. NS Ariyaratna. ALNK Pereira. IM Kandage. MMVK Menke. VGG Samudika. THESJ De Silva. VV Vitanage. KMCP Ratnayak. ADSM Rekangani. MABL Atukorala. DGS Malsri. GKC Devi. LA Gordon. BS Hettiarachchi. JK Bogoda. A. Arunakanti. MHA Jayasekara. DDI Samanwattagi. BDPA Bogahavatta. LGO Pramodya. PP Kodagoda. HAIB Hettiarachchi. P. Darshika. PAPM Rodrigo. GWT Premakumara. CL Kandambi. MRBP Vijayaratna. VR Vijay Sirivardhana. RDIL Rajapaksha. AMCR Attanayaka. HAN Nisansala. RKNK De Silva. HPPM Karunaratna. MKT RS Bandara. SDPM Sirivardhana.
I, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, hereby announce that on the consent of the Chancellor, I confer on his behalf the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Physiotherapy upon those presented to me by Dean, Faculty of Allied Sciences. I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Radiography be conferred on those to be presented by Dean, Faculty of Allied Sciences.
MDR Munasinghe. HEH Jayasinghe. GDYB Jayasinghe. ASS Ratnayaka. WADH Pumali. KMNG Fernando. SHGS Shanika.
I, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, hereby announce that on the consent of the Chancellor, I confer on his behalf the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Radiography upon those presented to me by Dean, Faculty of Allied Sciences. I have the honor to announce that the Board of Management of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, on the recommendation of the Senate, has resolved that the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Radiotherapy be conferred on those to be presented by the Dean, Faculty of Allied Sciences.
WAIU Kumara. DC Sampath. LPM Savandi. SESM Gamage. SBCM Nandasiri. MPOT Kumari. KACM Gunaratna. MM Risvi. RMPM Ratnayaka.
I, the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, hereby announce that on the consent of the Chancellor, I confer on his behalf the degree of Bachelor of Science Honours in Radiotherapy upon those presented to me by Dean Faculty of Allied Health Sciences.
Vice Chancellor, I have the honor to invite you to deliver the convocation address on behalf of the Chancellor.
Distinguished invitees, academic, military and administrative staff, parents and newly graduated officers and day scholars, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. I am pleased to address you on behalf of the Chancellor at this momentous occasion of the General Sir John Kotelawala Defence University, at this occasion of concluding the 10th session of the KDU. The degrees that we have conferred, bachelor's degrees on graduates from the Faculty of Allied Health Sciences. We have just witnessed the crowning moment of a segment of KDU graduates proudly receiving their parchments, and the KDU is proud to have produced them to shoulder responsibilities as educated and patriotic citizens to serve the nation in their respective fields in the future. While this is a moment of glory for each individual graduate and their parents, loved ones, it is equally a moment of glory for KDU as their alma mater. Dear graduates, from the day you were enlisted to KDU, either as tri-service officer cadets or as civilian day scholars, you have been following your courses of study and programs of training with much commitment and dedication. And today you have reaped the fruits of your great efforts. You have done justice to the great efforts made by our faculty and the university as a whole to mold you into great personalities. Most of you have made use of the full benefits from the array of facilities of high standard that KDU provides, not only for completing your academic curricula, but also for sports, recreational and extracurricular activities. Meticulously designed and implemented for the production of academically qualified professionals and well-rounded personalities with sound leadership qualities, personnel who could be readily accepted anywhere in the world of work. Dear graduates, from today you will be moving into the world of work. The newly graduated officers are of course already in their respective services, and civilian graduates will soon find either state or private sector employment or even self-employment. Majority of you may join University Hospital KDU. Some are mandatory to join, some can join voluntarily. Some of you may find employment abroad. Some others may get involved in postgraduate and further studies. Whatever your future involvement would be, we are sure that you all will make the KDU flag flying high in the skies. We are sure that your bondage with your alma mater is extremely strong, though you were separatedly in a different locality, but with a lot of activities that you have done together, that was adequate for you to establish the friendship and comradeship between the members of the other faculties. To make it a reality, you must now become a member of the KDU alumni. Then you will be able to establish your bond between the intakes, bond between the members of the other faculties can be enhanced, and you can work together, and you will get to know your seniors not only in your faculty, even in the other faculties, and your juniors. And you should be able to help each other even through this KDU alumni. I request you to be ambassadors of KDU wherever you go, and that is how you could reciprocate the KDU for the life-changing experience that you have got from KDU. As you know, KDU trained you to be grateful human beings by example, especially in your profession. You could be a nurse, pharmacist, medical laboratory scientist, a physiotherapist, radiotherapist, radiographer. Always care for your patients. Be a good human being. Think that your patient is your mother, father, brother, sister, or friend. Even at times you may be getting annoyed at home when your parents ask the same questions once or twice. So these patients, when they come to hospital, they may ask the same question 100 times. මට බෙහෙත් දුන්නාද? මට අර ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක ගහුවේ නෑ නේද? So don't be violent. Because I have seen, I have got complaints from some patients and their parents or their friends that some nurse was so rude to patient. Today you remember that you should never be rude to anyone. Be a good human being. Then when you come close to the patient will be all right. Their sicknesses will disappear. So be a great human being always. Every year we commemorate Right Honorable General Sir John Kotelawala, our benefactor, in his highest possible way with the involvement of our students, because we want to instill in them, our products, the great human quality of gratefulness. That is the contribution of KDU towards building a grateful nation. So on this important day, I request you to write in your hearts in indelible letters that you must be grateful to your parents, to the school where you learned, the KDU as your university, and to the Mother Lanka most importantly, where you will be destined to work or live in the future. Do not remember them. As I said, the patients, that is your utmost duty to care for the patient. You have been trained, you have been paid for that. And your parents, the school, and the KDU, the university that you were educated, also must be remembered. And you must always reciprocate your gratefulness. Dear graduates, remember that you are passing out from our portals at one of the most critical times of our history. A period of time the nation is faced with diverse challenges. A period of time in which we need young leaders to emerge, like you, so that they will undertake the task of leading the nation in the proper direction. And I have witnessed during this COVID pandemic, especially during the first few days, even some medical professionals, they were scared to come to work. Similarly, many came and they never feared of their life even being at threat or at risk. They treated patients. So you need to be one of them. Otherwise, you shouldn't have taken up this profession. So I request you to resolve to think creatively, to think innovatively, and to think selflessly, to serve the nation and the nation's interest in the best possible way. Remember these words very carefully. Never consider that this is the end of the journey of your learning. Instead, consider this as the new beginning. Some of you would have remembered the Vice Chancellor would have told when you joined as a KDU undergraduate, this is your new beginning of life. Now that era is changed, finished. Now again, you are a graduate. But don't be complacent of this graduateship also. I have seen sometimes some have refused to even clean the patient or change the clothes of the patient, thinking that you are a graduate. So don't have these petty-minded ideas of becoming a graduate and you are a big guy. You should never have that. There are consultants who does that part when people are not there. It is not your status. It is your duty. So don't be complacent of being a graduate and not performing the duty. You must be always a team player, team member. Never to be limited to a narrow job role. Remember that there are diverse avenues available for those who think out of the box. There are several examples of such personalities in our KDU alumni who did novel things to earn a name and fame in the world. Be one of them. Always try to do a lot of research or creatively think, innovatively do things. You may even now During this COVID period, we saw many people, they were coming out with new ideas, new innovative equipment, new solutions. So you must do the same. Never give up the attitude that we inculcated in you at KDU will be of much use for you in the future. So be resolute in your professional domains, whatever it may be, to do your utmost best. Dear graduates, unique contribution of KDU over the years has been to produce tri-service officers together, and it has resulted in lifelong bond among officers, cadres in the tri-services. As you all know, we managed to win the most ruthless terrorist organization in the world was defeated in Sri Lanka for the first time. That is because the camaraderie that all officers in the tri-forces had, their friendship, the bondage, the coordination of work. So they worked together. Now we thought in 2012 that we want to add the other most important component, that is the civilian component, that is you. So that we can win things much better. We can find solutions to things much better to develop Sri Lanka. So now we have the tri-services together, even police members together, and the civilian component, that is you day scholars, those who have graduated today. So now you should form a team together to solve any problem which somebody may say that cannot be solved. So in this world, there is nothing impossible. For every problem, there is a solution. But you must work together to achieve that solution. So now, always remember, all the tri-service members, that your friends, your seniors, juniors, your peers together here at KDU, now you must establish that bondage, and in the future, if there is any contingency, any disaster or any emergency, now you all must work together. Like in the KDU hospital, that was the classic example, that all the tri-service members, all our KDU graduates, those who have passed out before, they all work together. And we established a brand name of UHKDU to be one of the best hospitals to treat COVID patients in Sri Lanka. So in the future, whatever the challenge it may be, you all must work together and overcome that challenge. Have faith in what you have learned at KDU as you step out into world of unknown. The critical and analytical skills you have gained at KDU will enable you to assess new conditions and to take informed decisions. Always update your knowledge to keep up with the rapidly changing world. This is very important. The world is changing rapidly. Technology is changing. Science is changing. So then you must keep up with that. Otherwise you become a failure. And especially in your profession. COVID-19, everybody was learning. That was a good example for us. Initially, nobody knew what to do. So, everybody learned with the pandemic being spread all over the world. So, always, daily basis, you update your knowledge. They will help you to select the right and the appropriate. Believe in your abilities to handle difficult situation, apply the operating procedures taught, and maybe even modify them intelligently to meet with the challenges you are faced with. Most of these successful traits will grow with experience and maturity. Believe in yourself and your team, which you are part of it and have trained with it. So teamwork is very important. Discipline, the most important. For a patient, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes delay would do more than enough for him to worsen his condition or even to go away. So you have very little time to react. Select the best possible avenue of approach to all challenges. Never give up. You must never give up, because you must have the motto, nothing is impossible. Everything can be do it. Everything can be done. I can do it. Anything that for betterment of the mankind. So you must have that kind of motives in your mind. I make this an opportunity to extend my deepest appreciation to our Chancellor, General Jerry De Silva, one of the greatest personalities who have gave leadership to us in the army as the 13th Army Commander of the Sri Lanka Army during the most troublesome period in the past, and also as the former High Commissioner of Sri Lanka in Islamabad, Pakistan. He ensured that the total support from Pakistan is extended to Sri Lanka. And I am grateful to His Excellency the President for appointing him as the Chancellor, the ceremonial head of the Defence University, giving us an opportunity to receive insightful advice and sincere encouragement from a personality of his caliber, and to continue our services at KDU with more vigor and determination. I would also like to convey my appreciation to the KDU staff, the academics, service officers, and the administrative staff, all other staff, for dedication and commitment shown under all circumstances, even under challenging circumstances, situations, to achieve the goals and objectives of this great institution, which always focuses on national requirements. Having graduation itself is one of them. Some are just thinking of having the previous year graduations. We have done that, and this year also we have held on time so that there was no delays. Exams were held on time, practicals were held on time, medical faculty and allied science faculty, they continued their clinical and professorial training, so we never stopped. And this KDU headquarters never stopped working. Every day, all these heads were working. Height of the COVID-19 problem, all were in office and working for you to ensure that your learning process continues. So I am very grateful to all of them. Finally, let me congratulate all the newly graduated officers and day scholars for achieving this important landmark in your lives, and their parents for their intelligent choice of KDU for the higher education of your sons and daughters. Dear graduates, may the blessings of your respective faiths be with you to reach the pinnacle of success in your lives ahead, both professional and personal. I must also say, majority of you have the opportunity to go abroad. All these professionals are of very high demand in the world. But serve the nation. Nation come first. At least for a few years, gain experience, go abroad, earn money if you want, gain experience, do your higher studies, and come back again and serve the nation and make this country a better place. May you have all the courage and stamina to serve the motherland in the best interest of the future generations. For the motherland forever. Thank you. I declare the session 10 of the convocation closed.
Sri Lanka, Namo, 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 Namo Mata. Sundara Siri Barini, Surandi Ati Sobhamana Lanka. Danya Dhanaya Dekamal Palaturu Piri Jaya Bhumiya Ramya. Apahat Sapa Siri Seta Sadhana Jivanaye Mata Tiriganu Mena Apavakti Puja Namo Namo Mata Apa Sri Lanka Namo 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 Mata Ubave Apa Vidya Apa Satya, Ubave Apa Shakti, Apa Hada Tula Bhakti, Uba Apa Aloke, Apa Ge Anuprane, Uba Apa Jivanave, Apa Muktiya Ubave. Jivana Devine Nitina Apa Pupudu Karan Mata Jnana Veera Vadavamina Ragina Yanu Mena Jaya Bhumi Kara Ekkamavaka Gedalu Kelabavina Yamu Yamu Vinopama Prema Vada Samaveda Duralada Namo Namo Mata Apa Sri Lanka Namo 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 Mata.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment the procession is leaving the auditorium. May we request you to remain standing until the procession leaves.
Namo